Good morning, students. Welcome to history class and welcome back in the second part of lesson number 1, Knowing History. And in this video, we will learn about some sources of history. How do we study the past? Historians and archaeologists help us to know and relate present things with the development of past with the help of certain sources. And what are sources? Sources are the clues that help us in putting and pasting things together. And there are mainly two types of sources by which we can come to know about our past. They are literary source and archaeological source. First, let's learn about some literary sources. Earlier people used to write on clay, silk, cloth, metal, stone and even on wood before paper was invented. So once the paper was invented, people began to writing on it. And literary sources can be broadly classified as religious and secular and oral. So these are the literary sources: religious, secular and oral. First, let's learn about religious sources. What are religious literature? Religious literature that contains manuscripts which we related to religions or mythology, such as Vedas, the epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata and Purans, the three Triptikas of the Buddhists and Agmas of the Jains, and besides giving religious values, this literature also threw light on the economic and social status of India. Then secular literature that includes books and texts that are not religious in nature, but they are the examples of biographies, autobiographies and chronicles. And in this category, books such as like Kautilya's Arthashastra, Indica by Megasthenes hold great relevance. So these are secular literature. Accounts given by and memories of the foreign travelers such as Fahin, Wensang, who visited India long ago, they also gave an insight into their time period. They also wrote their experience in the form of book, in the form of written document. They are an example of secular book, secular literature. Now, some of the oral sources includes like stories, poems and folk tales and songs that were sung in the praise of great heroes and the battles they used to won. Every oral sources which were transferred verbally from one generation to another. They do not have any written record and has a moral values and important message, and they were transferred verbally from one generation to another. Now next is archaeological sources. The archaeological sources played an important role in constructing and reconstructing the history of a region, and this is also an important tool through which historians learn about the period of history before the development of writing, prehistoric. This is the main source, or we can say main artifact by which we people came to know about the lifestyle of the people before the written records were made. Now, archaeological sources are those objects or remains of the past which have survived till now. Monuments and buildings like Taj Mahal, Red Fort, These are some of the archaeological sources, and other objects include like coins, painting, inscriptions, and artifacts. Inscriptions are the written records that engraved on the hard surface of rocks, pillars, stones, metal sheets, and stone slates. They tells us about the names and dates of the king. Some of the artifacts, like they are the objects made and used by the human beings in the past, and these include like potteries, jewelries, weapons, tools, etc. These objects tells us about the lifestyle and culture of the earlier times. Now, who are the archaeologists? Archaeologists are the person who observe the buildings, monuments, tools, inscriptions, and other objects of the people who lived in the past. Archaeologists also play an important role in the study of prehistory. As for this period, no written records were available. By looking at any artifact, archaeologists try to figure it out how old it is and which period it belongs to, and how it was made, which technique was used, and what purpose did it serve then. Most artifacts are buried in the ground, and archaeologists dig them up, and then the historians research on their findings. So important role is the played by archaeologists, that they used to dig up the things that were buried under the ground, and after that historians used to do some research on it and used to write the history that we are reading nowadays today. Now, why do we need to preserve sources? Sources of the histories have provided a great insight into the life of the people of a particular period, and they are so important and relevant that in India we have the National Museum at New Delhi and many museums in various states of India where the written records, documents, and artifacts have been preserved. In India, historians, scientists, and archaeologists work closely to repair, restore, and preserve the remains of the past. The Archaeological Survey of India, the Department of Archaeological Survey of India, ASI, has been very actively working for archaeological research, conservation, and preservation of cultural monument. So, the chapter completes here. Thank you.